Max Blumenthal from the Grayzone. I'm here outside a new media event by the Republican Study Committee. Mike Johnson, the Republican speaker, just walked by, and we're here to talk to Republican members of Congress about the Epstein files. I don't know if they're going to want to talk about this much, as they just voted down a resolution to release the Epstein files.
Last night, the Speaker's Rules Committee voted to block my amendment that called for the full release of the Epstein files while protecting the victim's identity.
Why did the Republicans block Representative Khanna's resolution to have a vote on releasing the Epstein files? And what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. This one's for you.
Yeah, I'm going to refer you to leadership on it. I mean, why? That's a great question for the Speaker's team.
How would you have voted?
It's, again, a great question for the Speaker's team.
So to release the Epstein files, would you have voted yes?
People want to know that we can trust what's happening, and I trust what President Trump is doing. I trust the direction that Mike Johnson is going.
What do you think about that resolution, and how would you have voted?
We'll do an official statement from the office on Epstein files. Thank you.
What did you say? Sorry.
Our contact info for an official statement. Thank you.
On the Epstein file. You don't want to talk about the Epstein
We'll do
file?
an official statement from our office. Do you want our card or no?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Cool, thanks.
Okay, well, what do you think of Pam Bondi declaring that after she said there were files on her desk that they're not going to...
What I'm here to talk about today is Small Business Committee and the economy and how Main Street America is growing and getting bigger every single day. That's what I'm focused on today.
Just one quick question. Yeah. Do you trust the president's judgment on Jeffrey Epstein?
I have confidence in the president, confidence in his team, always have.
Trust the president. He's been truthful in the past. He's very transparent. So let's wait and see.
I trust President Trump to work with his team to disclose as much information as he possibly can without jeopardizing our national security or, harming kids or smearing people who are innocent. I think those are the confines. Otherwise, let's release as much as we can. I trust him to do it. I think a lot of people in New York knew this guy, and I think he was a bad guy, and I'm glad he's not walking the earth terrorizing young people anymore.
CNN has obtained new information and text messages that appear to back up the sexual assault claims made last week by a male Republican strategist against a powerful and influential conservative. Matt Schlapp has denied the accusation. The strategist says that in the weeks before the election, Schlapp groped and fondled his groin during a car ride back from two area bars in Atlanta.
And like I said, I trust the president to work with his team to disclose everything. And it's not just this, it's a whole realm of things. There's a lot of us who have been victimized by the weaponized bureaucracy. A lot of my friends have been.
I think that the bill, and they need to bring a legitimate bill. They've had 4 years to do something. Democrats didn't do it. They're just playing politics. And they knew it wasn't germane. They knew what they were doing in the first place. They knew it wouldn't get on the floor because of the rules. That's all it was. Bring a dadgum bill. Where's the bill? Bring a piece of legislation, and I'll vote for it because I'm sick of this stuff. I trust Dan Bongino. I trust him with my life.
It's always about protecting the victim. But you know what? We believe in transparency, and America has the right to know. The Biden administration sat on these documents. No one did anything with them. And why were they sitting in the Southern District of New York? I want a full report on that. Sadly, these people don't believe in transparency.
I appreciate your question, but this today is about fentanyl overdoses throughout our country and people who have lost loved ones to fentanyl. That's the message that we're here to send today. Nothing about Epstein. I'm not going to talk about Epstein. Go ahead.
The list is on my desk, and then the list doesn't exist. And then she gives a notebook out to a bunch of influencers with stuff that was already on it. Everybody already knew. So
it's like a bait and switch.
Absolutely. It was completely. Honestly, I don't think she knew that stuff had even been out. I just don't think she was connected enough to know.
If I had been on that committee, I would have voted to release the files. I think that this is a problem. This issue the American people do care about. They feel like their government is holding secrets from them. I don't think it's acceptable, and so I think this issue isn't going to go away. They need to release the files.
But I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff. It's sordid, but it's boring, and I don't understand why it keeps going. I think really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going.